But I wanted to just really talk about real quick the next steps. And we've been talking about shouldering up, and you've been taking your shoulder up pictures, and you've been on Facebook, you've been on Instagram, you've been on Twitter, and you've been talking about shoulder up all night long. And I want to say, you know what, I'm so excited because all of you that have shouldered up with us tonight, we cannot even tell you how grateful and how appreciative we are for the opportunity just for you to do that for us. And so here, let's talk a little bit about the next steps. I know Viola and I have been talking about, you know, what we want these women to do. And we're saying, you know what those 5 areas around the world, you know those 5 areas around the world that's going to create the change and impact because we have shouldered up together. We're telling them to go on social media. We're going to use social media in a way that has never been done before, and we're going to do it in the masses. And I'm asking you, post pictures of your shoulder up moments, your story. There's some great stories out there. We've been hearing them over the last couple of days. We've been hearing your stories in here, and we're asking you to go out and post your story. Post your story, your truth, your journey. And we're asking you to share the story of someone else. Share the story of someone else who also has an impactful story. And we're also asking you to do this. We're asking you to mentor every single person in here. Nobody only you do mentoring in your field.
Yes.
So we're asking women to mentor and
Mentor. Yeah, absolutely. Just even if you can find one person in your life to pour into, to guide, to be a pillar of information, of strength, of communication, just one person, just to see how it's going to transform your life and their life. You know, I always say, you know, my sister always said when my father died, she was so upset because she was like, oh, he just never saw his dreams to fruition. And I always said, well, we were his dreams. You know, and you can be instrumental in the dream of someone else. And you see how that seed can grow. So yes, mentorship.
And not only are we asking you to do that, but we're asking you to create an opportunity for another woman. Create an opportunity. Even if it's so small as, you know what, you look so absolutely gorgeous today. I don't know what you're wearing, and I don't know what you have on, but it sure smells good, and you sure look good, sister. That we have the opportunity every day to create an opportunity. And if you are a CEO and you know that you have not opened up that door for other women in your organization, I'm asking you to do that. We all have that. And I don't care what level you think you are at, you have an opportunity at any level to create an opportunity for someone that needs that opportunity. So we're asking you to create the opportunity. The other thing I think, Viola, is that we look at women and people say, well, I'm not at that level. Start at the level you are. And they talk about the journey. Are we, I don't know where I am. I'm lost in my journey.
Yes.
The journey begins today. Let's say it begins today. I don't care about yesterday. Your journey begins today.
Yes. I mean, if you're a woman out there who has a business, have an internship program. Because one of the things that happens, you know, a lot of men even who kind of progress through any field, they become CEOs, they become presidents of their organization, there's a pipeline. They started off at the foundation of, I don't know, a PA in my profession, a production assistant, and then they get to the next level and the next level. And that's how they grow. And a lot of times, you know, by the time a woman comes in, she's like at a level where there's not enough jobs to take her to the next level, the next level, the next level. And a lot of times when we're able to throw another woman a rope, we just don't do it. So I know Shonda Rhimes has internship programs. She has young people coming out of USC who want to do makeup, who want to do hair, who come to the set and they stay on the set for 2-3 weeks and they shadow someone. you know, and by the time they left, they have such a hands-on kind of knowledge and experience. Do that. Literally can be that simple. It's better to do that than to sit back and once again hear yet another study of how women are not progressing in any field whatsoever and are still getting paid less.
I'm just saying this because, you know, Viola and I, she has told me, Phyllis, we're not going to be out on this stage all night long. But I got to share this story with you real quick. You shared something with me was something that was so impactful. And I've shared the story with so many women. If you listened to the radio the last couple of days, you've heard it. And I got to share this. So Viola calls me one night and she says, Phyllis, it's one piece of cheese. There's 700 rats. Listen to this. 700 rats, one piece of cheese. She said the rat takes the cheese and run away, and the other rats are left there alone. But here's the deal. Don't be that rat that run away and don't break the cheese in half. There are other women that you can take what you have and branch it off. And keep branching it off. Keep giving. Because guess what? They're only going to give you one, but you have the opportunity to open the door for so many others. And that's what support is, not help. That's what support is. It says, I've got enough, and all I need is a little bit, but let me take this and give. And I will tell you, that was probably, when you told me the story, I started to think, how much do I have that I can continue to give away? And I'm asking each one of you in this room to do this. Make a commitment today. Whatever I have, I'm going to give some of it away. And I'm going to bring somebody else through this pipeline. And that's a promise I'm going to make to the legacy of women. And that's what I'm asking you to do today. You know,
there's a famous quote by Madeleine Albright. She said, there's a special place in hell for women who don't support women. You know, I think that when I moved through my life and if I've ever felt not pretty and worthy or talented, it is frightening how many women help me feel that way. It's amazing how many selfies are taken with women who have lost another 40 pounds, who are talking about how beautiful they are and how perfect their lives are, and they post that on the internet. And literally, according to the CDC, it is the #1 reason that young girls under the age of 18 are committing suicide. Because they are feeling less than, they're feeling inadequate, they're feeling not connected, they're feeling like they're living their life wrong. So here's the thing, #1, stop lying. We know it's hard, okay? It's hard being a mom and juggling it. It's hard to even step up and say, I don't want to be a mom and I don't want to get married. It's hard living a friggin' life, okay? So why don't you share that? That can help another woman, okay?
Yes.
#1, and here's the thing too. I mean, I could be a parent for hours, but I don't want to be because I want a glass of wine.
You can do both.
But a really awesome woman said to challenge yourself, because, you know, when women get together, we love to gossip. You know, we just do. I do sometimes. A lot of times. And one thing that they say is that when you get together with friends, try not to gossip. And it's interesting that when gossip is removed from your conversation, how little you have in common. Okay? You cannot live this life without connection. You just can't. listen, I wish we could too. I really do. I wish I could live my life alone, not having to deal with a lot of people in my life that drive me freaking crazy, all right? But it's not possible. You see the statistics out there. Sexual assault amongst women is 1 out of 4 women will be sexually assaulted by the time she reaches the age of 18. If you're a woman of color and you're sexually assaulted by the time you're 18, then you are 66% more likely to be assaulted again. Okay? We're being paid less than men, you know, and listen, as low as the pay is for white women, with Hispanic and black women, it's even lower. Yes. All right? So, if you have any semblance of power, and if you're walking and breathing, you do, bring somebody else up. Do it on your social media. Do it as, you know, the Me Too movement, and everybody said Me Too. Say Me Too with everything. Say Me Too. I struggle, you know, with alopecia because, you know, I had too many hair weaves. You know, say Me Too because my kids are driving me crazy. Say Me Too because I'm struggling from mental illness, you know, and I know I need to be medicated, but I don't have any health insurance. The shoulder up movement is about women connecting with women because we know the road. Okay? So that's my emphasis. Be like Madeleine Albright, who said, you know, after I had kids and I knew I had some gifts in me and I wanted to go back into the workforce, it was women that made me believe that I couldn't do it. That insulted my hollandaise sauce and my cooking skills. You know what? Even if you don't know what kind of awesome woman to be, try not to be that shitty woman.
For the opportunity to shoulder up with you tonight. Thank you so much.